Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We have another unboxing video, and in particular Louis Vuitton. So if you guys like Louis Vuitton, stay tuned. Alright, gonna get right into it. Ooh, it is so cute, guys. This is the new Alma. I can't remember the exact name. I'll put it on screen if it's not just the Alma, because I know there's the Alma BB, there's the Alma Neo, the Neo Alma, which I've got one of each of those, but I do not have this puffier version, this new puffy version, which is super gorgeous. I mean, the detail of the logo on this puffy print, it's got to be hard doing this on top of, you know, something so puffy. I'm sure they've got machines to do this, so I'm sure it's not someone actually sewing with a sewing machine. So I think a machine does it, but it's just so perfect, the stitching, and even around here, it's got that beautiful tiny indentation around the edging to line up the stitching. The piping is in the exact same color yellow. It's got little clips on the insides, on the diagonals. You guys know I don't like to use these diagonal clips because I find that it tweaks the bag, particularly if it's open. That's what I found with my other Almas. And we will be doing a bit of a comparison with the other Almas that I have a bit later on in this video, just so you guys can see. This leather is like really unusual. It's not shiny and it's not grain. It's sort of like a matte texture. And particularly on the handles as well, there's a matte texture throughout, and I think this just adds to the funness of the bag. These little buttons have Louis Vuitton on them, and there's also LV logo on the zipper pulls. On the bottom there are 4 feet, and they all say Louis Vuitton. They're in the dome. Let's have a look on the inside. I cannot fault this bag already. The zipper is beautiful, really nice, really buttery, and on the inside there is a strap, which I'll go through in a second, and there is a cotton lining all on the interior, really open pocket, and also an open flap there as well. I find this one opens a lot more than my other ones. My other ones don't seem to open as much. I don't know if it's the fact that this leather is softer or overall the bag is softer. I'm not quite sure, but it does open a lot more. It does have an embroidered lining with the Louis Vuitton logo, and there's also a leather sort of tab with the logo made in France as well. And the code is actually located on the inside of the slip pocket. But there you have it. I would really recommend getting an insert for this bag. I have one for my Neo, my Alma Neo, and I have to say it's so helpful just because it's such a bucket style and also goes a little bit low on the sides. So I find that when you've got an insert, you can sort of keep things organized, keep things together, and you don't have that fear of them falling out. So yes, and I like to kind of wear my Neos kind of open, half open, so I can easily access. I don't really close it up, even though I normally like being a very tidy person. Let's move on to the strap. Now before we do, remember guys that if you are loving this video, please think about subscribing to my channel. I do 2 videos a week on handbags and fashion, and would love to have you as part of our community. I'm also really prominent on Instagram, so you can always check out my Instagram for the latest stuff that I've got in. I have a revolving door of bags, as my partner tells me, so be sure to check that out if you love designer bags. Alright, the strap is a yellow cargo strap, really comfortable, quite wide. It's about 4 centimeters or so, 4.5 maybe. There is Louis Vuitton on the clips on the end, and then this is fully adjustable, so you can make this into a shoulder strap or you can make it into a crossbody. I'll be adjusting it to a crossbody and I'll show you that in the mod shots. Okay, so the first comparison I'm going to do is with my Alma BB. This is in the pink and the epi leather version. Look, I like how durable this leather is, but I have to say it doesn't get as much wear because I don't like how it feels as much as some of the other bags that I have in my collection. But I love the color. It's one of the only bags I have in this kind of pale pink color, so I do like it. But you can kind of see here that the shape is not quite the same. This one is on par with the Alma Neo shape, and this one is a little bit more square with a bit of a corner here, but square in the shape. And this is more of just the Alma BB shape. Now, this one you can see it's a bit more of an A shape. It doesn't go straight, but it goes a little bit to the side. And I say A shape because if you follow this up, it will go up into an A shape. So I think this shape is a little bit different. So be really careful when you're buying inserts, guys, because sometimes you can buy the wrong insert and then you've got the insert for the wrong bag. If you look at it on the side, it's also a little bit shorter. You know, the new puffy Alma is very, very short compared, well, a little bit shorter. And it also doesn't have this tab down the bottom that this one has. There's also a tab section on my Alma Neo, so I'm going to compare that. This bag seems to be a brand new cut, different to the other two, so very, very strange. This cut is the same cut as the monogram canvas. So if you imagine the monogram canvas or the demi-air print, they're cut in this shape. But this one is a new one. I don't know if it's because of the leather or what. I know this puffy style is new at the moment, new in. I also will say another thing. This bag is so much lighter than this one. This one's really heavy. I don't know why. The hardware seems to be the same. I'm thinking the structure in the base, it doesn't have the same structure in the base, and that could possibly be it as well. But I'm all for light bags, and I would definitely forego a little bit of structure here and there just to get a lighter bag. I think there is something to be said about light bags. So that is the first comparison. You can sort of see there, they're slightly different in shape on the corners, but very, very similar. The positioning of the feet is different, and the yellow Alma does not have the tabs down the bottom. The next comparison I'm going to do with the new Alma yellow is my Alma Neo. This is in the black leather version, in the grain leather. This one is beautiful. It is quite heavy though, and I'm seeing that when I'm feeling this one. This one is so light, but this one is heavy. But you can see that the shapes are very, very similar. I wouldn't say that they're the same though. And this is another shocking thing. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be the same, but this one, the new one, doesn't have this tab at the bottom, which is very interesting. And it seems a little bit shorter as well. Why would they make it so close but not exactly the same? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they've tweaked the design to freshen up the design, or sometimes they reinvent, you know, an existing style because it works so well, but they're gonna make it better, like for example make it lighter like this. I'm not sure, but I have to say the yellow is super fun, and very trendy, very seasonal, very spring, summer. But this Neo, this black Neo, is an all-round bag for me. I use this all year round because the hardware is just beautiful, the gold accents are beautiful, and the leather is beautiful. So, but very interesting comparison. The shape is definitely the same shape, but it's slightly different in the way that this yellow one is shorter, and I don't quite know why it's shorter. Also doesn't have the X down the bottom, and it doesn't have as much structure. This bag is very structured on the bottom, whereas the yellow isn't so much. Okay, the last comparison I want to do with the new Alma yellow puffy is the Chanel Business Affinity. Now, I picked this bag because they're very similar sizing. A lot of the normal small bags are actually bigger than this bag, so this is on the smaller side, and the Business Affinity is a big small bag, if that makes sense. This bag is in between a small and a mini bag. So like the mini Lady Dior, for example, is very small compared to this. It's a lot smaller. However, the small Lady Dior would be a lot bigger than this, so it's kind of like an in-between. That's why I thought the Business Affinity was a good comparison, because it is, yes, it's a small bag, but it's on the large side of a small bag, so I kind of feel like the volume would be very, very similar. Show you guys there on the side, the Alma is a little bit wider. This Business Affinity is so easy to wear, guys. It's just a throw on and go type of a bag. Can be a little bit small, depends on how much you take. And you can see there the Alma is a lot wider down the bottom, so you are going to fit more down at the bottom. But you can sort of see this bag is bigger than a mini Lady Dior, and smaller than a small Lady Dior. So a small Lady Dior would have been a really good size comparison, but I don't have one in stock at the moment at the back. So I got rid of my last one, so I have to wait. I am getting another one in very soon, I believe, and you guys are going to be shocked. You're going to be shocked, which is the reason why I got it. Okay, so that is the third comparison for the Alma yellow puffy bag. Okay guys, if you're loving this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I do 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, if you are loving the magazine and you really appreciate all the time I've put into it, you can always buy me a coffee on Instagram. I have a link in my link tree to buy me a coffee if you guys wanted to say thank you or give back to me in any way. That's a great way to do it. You will find a link in my link tree as well as on my emails and in my Instagram. Let's head in to the mod shots now, and you can see that this bag is a really beautiful size. It is not too big, it is not too small. It is a perfect size for me. I think this is a really well balanced bag for my frame. I put my measurements and stuff on screen so you can see I'm a size Australian 16 and I'm a pretty short girl at 155, so I do not have a lot of height on my side, so I cannot wear overly big bags or else they just drown me. You'll see from my outfit, I splashed a little bit of yellow in my outfit today just to do a little bit of a matchy-matchy moment, but I think I'm going to be wearing this bag a lot with white shirts, white dresses, white jeans, white tee, you know, even denim jeans would work really well as well, and I think this bag will go with so many outfits. I'll show you guys here hand holding this bag. This is how I mostly will be using this. It does fit in the crook of the arm. It doesn't fit all that high for me because I have slightly larger arms, so keep that in mind. If you guys do have large arms and you want to wear this in the crook of the arm, you're probably not going to be able to do that. However, it does have the really comfortable strap. I'll show you the strap on the shoulder, and remember that it is adjustable, so you can make it quite short if you want to. And then I'll also show you it crossbody, and you can see it crossbody here. This is when I'm running in the supermarket, grabbing a couple of things, I need my hands free, I will definitely be using the crossbody strap. However, day to day, I love the look of this just handheld and going in and out of the car, going to the shops, going to brunch, coming home. I mean, it's a really easy bag to wear. Well, there you go. What do you guys think of my new Alma BB in this beautiful yellow puffy version? Do you think this will get a lot of wear in your wardrobe in spring and summer? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts, what bags you like, what bags you're wearing at the moment, what bags you can't stop thinking about, because I'm exactly the same. I'm always looking for new bags to add to my collection because I love collecting handbags. It's just what I do. So I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.